Hi everyone, Lewis here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a new series on a game called Kona Day 1. This is a new episodic game series which is going to be coming out tomorrow. I got early access to it thanks to the devs, Parable from Quebec, Canada, so shout out to those boys. And essentially it's a survival adventure game, which is something, if you've watched my channel for a while now, you should know I like. So I'm just going to hop straight into the game. There is a bit of a storyline at the start, which I'm not going to talk too much over. But past that, we're going to get into the actual survival elements and see what they're like. It comes out tomorrow on Good Old Games, so I don't know. We'll see whether it's worth picking up or not.
Carl Faubert, private detective, had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote, middle-of-nowhere area situated near the far northern Lake Atamipek. Granted, that was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
So it shouldn't take too long until the game actually gets into the survival stuff. Like, I've already played the intro, as you would have seen from my other save file, so I just need to pick up all the stuff from my desk, get in the car, and then drive into the city itself. Also the UI, I mean, I guess you'll see in a few seconds once I pick up the journal, but it's really cool and unique, considering the game is, you know, early access right now. It's not actually finished.
Carl had to drive a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy industrialist William Hamilton.
So you can see us looking right there. It'll be a lot easier to actually use this once we're in the car, but the first place we're probably going to hit off is this place right here, the gas station. Last time I was there for a few minutes, you know, after I was just trying out the game, it was really dark and spooky, and I think someone might have got murdered, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing as a private
William
detective.
Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses, as well as metal mines in this northern region.
So the things we just picked up as well are cigarettes, which I was like, shit son, it's early access, there's no way you can smoke cigarettes. I clicked on it and look, you can fucking smoke a cigarette. I mean, it looks like my dick's currently smoking it, not my face. Although I've never, I mean, no, it doesn't look like that, but you know, I just smoked a cigarette. What else do we pick up? We need to pick up a journal, okay.
Carl, always diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
So this thing, as you'll see in a second, once we pick up the camera, we can actually take pictures with this.
Carl's long-standing and faithful ally had seen a share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away, even when removed from civilization.
So these pictures you can actually take, and you can see you've got like a real-time look of it. Like, I don't know. I thought, like I said, because the game's early access and whatnot, it'll be kind of a bit shit in terms of features, but you can go ahead and keep this picture, and then my character will bring out his journal, and you'll have all of your different photos here, which you can go ahead and discard if you want. So press space to discard it, and then throw it away. So you can have all of these to build up your investigation, which I don't know how big the story is going to be in this game, but since it's got survival, that's why I'm here. So hopefully the story isn't too big of a deal, and it's more so about the survival stuff. But the final thing when you pick up is the torch.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
So we could go up a tower behind us and stuff like that, but for now I'm just going to drive over. There is a bit more
William
commentary
Hamilton enjoyed a
on the way over.
lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
And as you should be able to see from the name right there, that is French. This is also based in Quebec, I think.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist
in Canadian fashion. It's going to get
improving
snowy and really cold in a second, so don't
Others,
worry.
an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortune. And these ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Also, I tried recording this 2 times with DX Story. It didn't
Carl
work.
was not made aware that winter would come early this year. The North made clear who was the boss up there. Snow, which didn't care much about the date when it felt like dumping its first load of the year.
Oh yeah, steamy load. I mean, yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of fucking...
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
So all this area we could of course get out and go have a look around. I mean, that
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man.
I don't think we can actually get out. Whatever.
Hamilton was
we can get out further ahead and walk over here if we wanted to. I'm not lying. We can't get out right now because it's the intro, you know? It's teaching us how to drive cars. It's really hard. And also there is a car up ahead, so I need to watch out where I'm driving, otherwise I might have a head-on collision. And then, oh, there it is. What's up, dude?
Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
So we are heading into... I mean, I'll see on the screen.
Spanning several hectares of virgin forest blanketed in eternal snow. The Manistan region, comprised mostly of bellowing caribous and inviolate lakes, wasn't exactly touristic. It was said that its lands had harbored the Cree people for thousands of years. But since the Industrial Revolution, it seemed that all they harbored were metal mines.
Yeah, if you guys want me to focus less on story, by the way, I will. It's just most people get angry when I talk over this shit. So I'm trying not to.
It could barely be called a village, an enclave, or a settlement perhaps. Anything that illustrates middle of nowhereness bordering the backwoods of the Cree Kingdom.
Okay, so we are finally pretty much at the end of that commentary, and we are going to be pulling into... Oh, I didn't realize it was actually train away last time. I just pulled in here because I was like,
Since
shit,
1941,
general store, but here we go.
The general store provided the populace with various goods that couldn't be plucked from nature itself. William Hamilton had recently taken over the place. In fact, the whole region was now his.
So yeah, this game was originally on Kickstarter. This is where I pretty much stopped playing the game, and it got kind of spooky. Or not spooky,
a milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles.
See, it's kind of fucked inside there.
The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Oh, wow. So yeah, it was a recent visit, but everything's fucking
Whatever
broke.
happened here, things got pretty rough. And not a trace of Hamilton.
So, there will be a lot of reading and
Gilles
whatnot.
Lachance, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager. Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to.
Please be kind.
Or what if Hamilton had moved up his appointment with his physician?
I mean, I say the thing about the storyline, but it seems like pretty much everything is going to be commentated over. Let's go and turn this off. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, I guess we just need to look around here and work out what happened. I mean, this guy, what's his name? Fucking... some guy from Montreal was supposed to meet me at a general store. He got to swing by Dr. B something French. I want you to welcome him. Please be kind. So, clearly he wasn't kind. And then he got angry. And then he fucking broke everything. So, anyway, let's have a quick look around and see what we can find. I don't know if taking pictures is going to be too useful. We'll turn on the light. Okay. I like how everything in the environment's interactive. It's pretty cool, you know? These beers are not even cold. Oh, shit. I mean, it is warm in here. You would have seen on the left of my UI that it is warm. So, I mean, what's your point that the beers aren't even cold? Is that, like, something I should take note of? Or are you just disappointed? I'm not sure. But okay, that's cool. I'll note that down in my jotting pad. Good old sugar and caffeine. Okay, so this isn't commentated over now. I guess it's just all text overlays. This place is a mess. No shit. Thank you for pointing out the obvious, my friend. Maybe it's like a normal thing in Quebec. I'm not sure. Military ration packs. Okay. Cool. More, I mean, it's the same side, so... There's also ice over there. What the fuck? A cereal box. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm happy with this really obvious info instead of a guy talking all day. Nails, screws, bolts, and such. Okay, cool. And I think we've got some things we can pick up here, which I'm guessing are cigarettes. Or matches. So we will be using matches and also this torch on the rag, I'm guessing, once it is a bit darker.
By all appearances, the general store also served as a post office. Letters and packages awaited the locals' daily visit.
So we can't open up any of these, but I guess we're going to find keys, because there's a shit ton of them somewhere. Oh. In the environment. I didn't really want to turn that off. I just pressed it because it was on my screen. Whatever. I guess we'll go in. Maybe we had to do it anyway. Oh shit, wolves. Yeah. So the survival part of this game. Yeah, there's wolves, and they're probably gonna want to eat me. I think. I'm not sure. I really don't know, man. I'm gonna shield up these as well. Yeah, I'll see what the game's like. I mean, if I don't enjoy the game, then obviously I won't play it for too much longer. But looking at the stuff from a while ago, I think I already mentioned it was a Kickstarter, right? It seemed like. You know, the game had some aspects to it that I wanted to see in a video game. I don't like the story that much, like I've already mentioned, but if there's a bit of story with it, then why not? To open the cash register, punch for price, 2 numbers minimum, press sale, turn the crank 2 times, punch machine if it doesn't work. Okay. I guess I need to do that then? Okay. I can't remember what it said, to be honest, so I need to put 2 things, press sale. Oh, it's here. Credit, Carl, sale. Oh, I mean, it's fucking open. I don't know, I didn't press for cranked. Oh, I guess the character cranked it 2 times, whatever. Let's see what this is. So we've got a bunch of shit, but I've got no idea what it says. Cool. Just what I was looking for. Can we take this Canadian currency? It's probably not worth much because it's Canadian, but...
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Yeah, I mean, everything seems to be fucked, Carl, so... No. Maybe these ones are cold. Can I go up? No? Okay, I don't know why the fuck I'd have slid that then. Well, that's pretty much it for the store. I'm gonna go get ate by wolves now. I'll take a picture of them, you know? Bring it home. Hello, wolves. Ah, boom. Let's have a look at this picture. Oh, wow, what a great picture. Let's put it in our journal. Look at this photograph and all such memes. Alright, let's just go outside and just talk to the...
The note explained that both the garage and the store shouldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Oh, no. So is this for the garage? So this is, mains off and gen. Oh, so there we go. So we got gen now. So we need to turn one off and one on. If we want to turn on the... Is that the garage on now? So garage... Store's off, garage is on. So we can go to the garage now, I guess. Maybe. I mean, I don't...
Carl proudly remembered an essential fact of his Survival 101 class in the Army. Wolves won't approach crowded areas. Or was it about bears?
Well, I don't know. You tell me, commentator, dude.
Carl was used to strange phenomena. But a chunk of ice like this? As if an iceberg came out of the ground? That was a first.
Something about dead people? Cool story, dude. Like I said, story, nah. Nobody too interested in. So there is a hole in the fence over, which I guess we need to follow this ice over to see what's cracking with it. But for now, we are going to go hit up the garage, as Americans and Canadians call it, which should be powered on. Maybe. I know it doesn't look very fucking bright, but we'll see.
The door was locked.
Oh, it's locked, never mind. I guess the front, the doors are shut from the other side, okay. So, I don't know, man. If I need to find stuff in this game, I'm not good at finding things. This could be an issue, but that's locked. All of the post boxes are locked. And that's pretty much it. So, I mean, I've only got one thing to go off of now, which is the strange phenomenon. I'm going to turn these lights back on just because it's going to get a bit chilly otherwise. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Alright, whatever, I don't want lights anyway. Let's go just follow the ice. What the fuck does it sound? It sounds like there's someone outside. So I don't know if there's gonna be anything other than wolves in the game. This is Eastern Atamipek, but animals as a whole are probably gonna be a threat. And I'm in the middle of a forest, and I'd have seen some wolves which had some big balls and just fucking... Oh, a rifle? Oh, no. Oh, that's... I mean, I don't know how that happens to a rifle, but yeah.
All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A cold, unknown dimension.
Okay.
Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
What the fuck? Yeah, anyway, my point was, I'm gonna get ate by a wolf in a second. The beast and stories long...
This was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
Cool, man. I love war diaries. Hey, where are we going? We're going this way, I guess, following footsteps. What's that? Just touch it.
What could these engraved numbers mean?
739. I don't know. I guess I'll keep it in my pocket. Where are we going now? Go follow these footsteps. I mean, these are pretty much bringing me backwards. I mean, these are coming towards this way, so maybe they would just lead me over in the first place. I guess that's the case. Well, let's go backwards anyway, just so I don't see anything to follow other than that. This game just kind of remind me of, I played a game kind of recently, or not kind of recently, last time, oh, wolves, okay. Played a game kind of recently. It was a single player game. It was like a horror game. I didn't finish it because I've got a short attention span, but I think you guys might remember. It was like 4 months ago, something like that. And there's also a game which I forgot the name of it. The Long Dog. This is definitely similar to the Long Dog.
Was beating a retreat, as if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
Mostly because it's snowy and, you know... Well, it's supposed to be story-driven. The Long Dark isn't story-driven right now, but it's supposed to be in the future. Anyway, I'm going to go see if I can go back into this quickly, just out of curiosity. So we can't go into this again. So... I don't know, I was just seeing, you know, if there was anything we missed here, because if we couldn't go back in with it, then obviously we've done everything, but we've done everything, I guess. Followed these footsteps, got the thing. There's also footsteps going over here. I mean, these aren't my footsteps, right? I mean, no, they're not, okay. But this is where the dude was running away from something, and then...
I wondered what the hell could that thing be?
You got stuck in the
like a man
ice.
Fossilized in ice.
Well, that's cool, dude, but I don't know.
Carl moved away from the ice block, the more his senses came back to him.
So you can actually see the dude in the ice block right now as well. I didn't really oh my god, look at his face. I didn't really see him too well before. I guess it's just because of the ice, you know. Just looks too realistic. Or maybe he's just got like a really big head. I'm not sure. So I found some footprints going this way, which is kind of a different direction. So I'm going to follow these. I mean, they are going backwards, but there's some wolves here, which I haven't seen before. I don't know. I imagine it's probably just going to end it, but we'll see. Oh no, this brings me back to a car, actually. Ah. So I guess there's something, yeah, something inside the car right here.
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water.
So this is the dude who got imprisoned
now at
in the ice
least he knew
block, I
who
guess.
the unfortunate man petrified in
Giles.
ice was. Gilles Lachance,
it was the dude you were store manager, yeah.
manager himself.
Oh shit, man. I known that guy really good, and now he's dead. That sucks. So I guess that is pretty much everything from that. I did read the journal a bit more, just out of curiosity to see if there was anything useful there. There wasn't. I'm gonna go and see if I've got anything. I'm not sure. Do I have any like notes or anything? Documents. So I should have all my stuff in my documents. So I've got the mysterious journal right there. Got his necklace. When did I get his necklace? Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's that thing right there. I mean, I can't read it apparently, but it says 739 on it. So I don't know. I feel like it's probably used for something inside the shop. But the shop, the store. I just don't know what. Because I'm smart, loyal. Let's have a look at our journal anyway and see what we actually need to do. So I should explore the area. Hamilton is supposed to meet his doctor who lives nearby. I should go to Giles. Okay, so I'm probably going to use that for something inside his place. I should explore the area. I mean, I feel like I have already, but I can't press these. Or maybe I need to turn my power to get the pump to work. But yeah, I should probably explore the area a bit more, and I need to go to this dude's house. So then I can use his code for something. I'm going to turn this thing back on as well. So when you turn one of them, when you turn the garage off. See, I don't know which one's off and which one's on. I mean, I've got a breaker like to the left of my face IRL right now. Well, not that close, but oh, it does say on and off. It says right there. So on, off. Yo, this is just fucking broke, man. Like, maybe I just can't manage a breaker, but it said I need them one on and one off, and it's not working.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
I don't see a wiring problem, but I would explain why it isn't working. So we can, power generator, what are we using? Polaroid film, matches, Firestar, duct tape? No, we need duct tape and something else, I guess, so, yeah, I mean, combine, this is not doing too much. It's not gonna, okay. It's not working. Well, it's fucked. So the gas station's just over there. There's a miner village or something over there, and a Chemindil and something over there, which means like I know what that means.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Alright, so to save the game I need to get to a heat source. I'm gonna get my car quickly and go drive in town. It's one of those two places I just seen. I mean, I'm guessing my car still has gas. Does it have gas? Oh, it looks kind of like our gas. Kind of. Wait, I might be able to save inside here. Let's see. Cause I mean, it is hot. So maybe I can save inside here. System. Save. No, it must be near hit source. So I need to go find like a fire or something. Even before this thing runs out of fucking gas. But we are going to go to the left towards the, not the mine. Whatever the hell lava thing was. In fact, we can go ahead and check our map quickly and see what it actually brings us to. So this brings us, oh wow, shit, there's a bunch of houses. And actually, I missed those houses earlier on. I mean, I guess I didn't really miss them. I just did what the game told me to do. But yeah, there's a bunch of houses we can go back and check out. I don't like the look of this bridge for some reason. It doesn't look too safe, but I'm not dead, so I mean, that's good. So this house to our left will hopefully be... Oh, it looks like some kind of medical facility to our left. I was going to say it was hopefully going to be the dude's house, but it's not. But it is a massive fucking mansion. I mean, I'm guessing because it's got steps up to it. It's probably just a little shanty, shitty hut, but... I don't know. I'm jumping to conclusions here. Let's see what it is. It is... Oh, it's a doctor's cottage. Okay. So we needed to go check out here. I mean, we need to check out everywhere anyway.
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
If he dies... okay, cool.
Finding a locked door in the country is not that big of a deal. Carl knew a key had to be hidden nearby.
Oh, just smash the window open because I'm a big bad man. It's going to be underneath something, underneath a mat. It's not underneath a mat. I don't know how Carl knows that. Is he a genius? Oh, I found it. That was easy. Alright, anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video here. I'm going to guess there's some...
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill,
somewhere warm here.
The place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
It's really not warm here. Got, oh, shit, I didn't realize 2020. How the fuck does vision work, by the way? I don't know. Like, there's nothing better than 2020. 2025? How do you determine that shit? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video here. If you would like to see some more, then you know what to do. Just leave a comment below, and I will see what I can do. So far, I'm enjoying the game. It's very relaxing and therapeutic, and I really need that right now. Wow. Anyway, we're going to go and put the fire in quickly, and then wrap this one up. So we need some matches, and what is that? Matches. I mean, not matches, but yeah. We got a fire. And if thanks for watching, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all good stuff. If you guys want to check out the game, there'll be a link in the description below. If you got any feedback or anything, puzzle games are not my forte, but I will try. Or if you don't want to see any more, that's fine. I'll just retire and go cry myself to sleep.
Only a great misfortune could have pushed a man like Dr. Beaupre to isolate himself from the world.
Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.
North, then buried in snow.
Good story.